fruition?
Well, it was a physical game, and I thought, you know, we lasted. Now, we had some breakdowns where they just made some straight line drives, and some of our turnovers cost us, or quick shots cost us with some transition buckets on their end. But over the course of the game, our guys really they knew they had a grind. They knew they had to, you know, fight for position. And I thought it won out in the end in terms of making them earn. And that was important for us because that's they're a physical team. We talked about it. They're a strong team with some veteran interior guys, and they put 3 big guys in for a stretch, and we weren't quite sure if we were going to trap the post or not. But defensively, pretty solid. Again, a few breakdowns, but it was good enough to obviously hold them under 50, and some guys that can score in the interior did a good job on that.
You went back with the 2-point guard front with Sammy and John Tell. Obviously, that's been working for you to work well against the press tonight. Did you expect pressure, full court pressure from George Mason tonight?
I did, and I want to make a special note of John Tell because I thought the first half he did some good things, but I thought he struggled a little bit with some careless turnovers, and I thought in the second half he was very good. He had no turnovers in the second half, got to the lane, made good decisions, and really locked in and guarded defensively, and that's a sign of maturity for John Tell to be able to shrug off maybe a bad stretch or just where it got a little shaky and you responded. And I thought that was big for us. I really did. But yeah, the ability to handle the press. We saw that they do that off makes, and I think they wanted to try and get us rattled. But for the most part, we handled it well. Again, at the end of the first half, we broke it well. We just made some poor decisions at the end of it, whether it was a fumbled pass or trying to throw an alley-oop that. Those are just some decisions that needed to be sounder, and I think we would have been fine.
Jeff, then Michael, then Steve.
Tony, 8-1 going into the exam break. What are your thoughts on the team's play generally to this point?
It's been solid. I think, again, I look at the stat sheet, not the free throw percentage, but the field goal percentage. You shoot 60%, and again, to guard as well as we did, I think we're solid. We're going to have to keep getting better. But I think we've progressed from our first couple games and have, I think made some improvements. But know that more need to come. But I like their spirit. I like their heart because they're starting to understand, or we're starting to understand as a group that it's the ability to outlast. And you might go through some tough stretches, but if they'll keep kind of defending and keep taking care of the ball, they're going to find themselves in a lot of games. Hopefully, be on the right side.
Michael, then Steve, and Chris.
I guess taking a more big picture look, are there any specific things you'd like to see improvement on here during this week and a half of practice?
Yeah, we'll go to work. I thought, on the defensive end, as I mentioned, some guys just got to be quick off the dribble, and that can't happen to us. We've got to be good. We talk about guarding our alley or guarding our area, so we always got to work on our individual slides. But just, handling different actions that teams throw at you, and just you can never assume, as I say, the defense never rests. I've said that before. Just because you've done it a few times, you can't assume that it'll always be there. And it's a kind of a renewed effort every night you play that you got to say, all right, we're going to work against the ball. We're going to make teams play against the set defense, and then we're going to get great looks on the other end.
Shooting can be streaky at times. You guys had the rough stretch when you're at the Virgin Islands, and it seems like, especially these last couple of games, it's kind of come around, particularly tonight, from 3-point range. Have there been any particular adjustments that you've noticed from the guys, or is it just kind of, now it's clicking as opposed to?
Yeah, I mean, we certainly work at our shooting, and you try to get rhythm shots, and when you get good rhythm looks, you take them, and you can't not take them if you're not shooting well. If the right guys are taking them, they got to have the confidence and the freedom to shoot the rhythm shots, and eventually, I think with the guys we have, with Sammy's going to shoot them, Joe, and they did. Tonight, they shot those were the 2. Well, Mike hit 1 as well. But I think that they're going to take them when they're open, and they